Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to another video. Today I was supposed to have a bench video for you, but when I got to the gym I realized my camera was only at 5%, so that was a little bit of a bummer. But instead I'm going to do a product review, and I'm also going to let you guys know what supplements I'm taking right now. I'm only taking 3 supplements. First one, of course, is protein. Gotta have the protein, and I try to go for something more, a little more natural, with less ingredients than what I'm used to, because I figure I go through pounds of protein like crazy, so I want to limit what exactly goes inside my body and what I take in. So I just went on Amazon and looked up a natural protein, and I was taking the natural golden standard protein, and then I came across this one. It's got almost exactly the same exact ingredient list, except it was $10 cheaper, so I decided to give this one a shot. It's only got a gram less of protein per scoop, so it's not that big a deal. It's got 23 grams of protein. It's not a whey isolate, but I still like it. It tastes fine. I just needed something with protein, a shortened ingredient list, and it's exactly what I was looking for. I'll probably try something different next time, because I always try different products with pre-workouts, proteins, until I find something I'll really like, and maybe I'll order it again. But I'll show just the product, and I'll also put a picture right here of the ingredient list so you can check it out for yourself. Second product that I'm taking, I just started on February 8th, and that is, of course, creatine. Now, I got a little love-hate relationship with creatine. You know, I like it, it's cheap, and it's supposed to really, it's the most reviewed and tested product as far as nutrition, like physical fitness goes. But it's really hard for me to tell whether or not it makes a difference, just because you don't feel a physical difference, and it's hard for me to tell if it's placebo or if it's real. I'm gonna give it a shot, see how it goes, finish this 50 serving size, and see the results, and I'll let you know. The last supplement on the list that I'm taking currently is a pre-workout, and that's going to be the review today, is Pre-Kaged. Now I'm going to compare it to pre-workout I already reviewed, and I'll leave a link to that, is the Built pre-workout. These two pre-workouts are pretty similar, but they're also very different, probably more different than they are the same, so they're not similar at all. Disregard that. Similar that they would have in common is whatever is in Built is going to be in the Pre-Kaged, except times 2 or 3. Now the serving size for the Pre-Kaged is 32 grams versus 7.5 in the Built. Now I got the scoopers here, you can just see the size difference yourself. This is 4 times the size, and with 4 times the size you get less servings. You get 20 servings in the Kaged, and you get 30 servings in the Built. Now we're going to compare that in the price difference as well. On Amazon you get the Built for $28 now. It was cheaper, but it looks like the price has gone up, and you get the Pre-Kaged for $35. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the taste. The taste is not that great, to be honest, with the Pre-Kaged. I'm going to only give it a 6 out of 10 because the scoop is so large, and it's a really thick and strong taste. Now I'm going to show a clip of what it looks like when you're just trying to mix it, and just a half a scoop and about 12 ounces of water. It only comes in 2 flavors, fruit punch and crisp apple. I haven't tried the apple flavor. I've had the fruit punch, and it doesn't really taste like fruit punch. It kind of has a tropical taste to it. It's kind of tangy, and it's got a really interesting taste. It's hard to describe. But I'll only give it a 6 out of 10 for that, but that's not why you get the product. You get this product because of its ingredient list. It's a pre-workout that comes with everything. It has creatine, beta-alanine, it has L-citrulline, it has amino acids, taurine, tyrosine, caffeine, pretty much everything you're going to need in a pre-workout. I hit the basics of the Pre-Kaged and compare them to the Built. It's got 6.5 grams of L-citrulline, while Pre-Kaged only has 3 grams of citrulline malate. So it's got twice the L-citrulline. It's got 6 grams of different types of amino acids. It's got 1.6 grams of beta-alanine, which is 1.6 grams more than the Built, because Built doesn't have beta-alanine, it doesn't have creatine. This has 1.5 grams of creatine. It has twice the taurine. This has 2 grams of taurine. And the only thing that it has less of is the caffeine, which I do like. It has 274 milligrams of caffeine. And I like that because I go to the gym pretty late, and I go to the gym, actually I go to sleep after the gym pretty soon after that. So this helps with me being able to fall asleep. I don't have to worry about being up all night. I know some pre-workouts, they have 400 or more milligrams of caffeine, and to me that's too much. At that point you're doing more harm than good, and I think the 274 milligrams of caffeine is actually perfect stuff. Effectiveness, I only do take half scoops of all the pre-workouts I take, so half a scoop of the Pre-Kaged is going to equal 2 full scoops of the Built. So when I take a half scoop of this, it's definitely an effective workout. But the thing is, you gotta wait at least an hour for it to kick in, because there's so many ingredients, and the shake is so thick. You gotta give it time to settle in and digest. So I would recommend an hour. If you try to go sooner than that, you're probably just gonna start burping it up, because it is a lot to take at once. But you can go ahead, try it, see how it is for you if you want to go sooner, but I recommend definitely an hour. So this pre-workout, you can cut it in half. You'll get 40 servings instead, make your money go a little farther, and I think taking half a scoop will still definitely do the job. And the only reason that I like the Built better is because it has a limited ingredient list. I don't think everything necessarily is vital in the Pre-Kaged. You know, I don't need the creatine. As you can see, I'm already taking a different creatine. Beta-alanine, I think the Built works fine without the beta-alanine. Even when I take this, I don't feel the beta-alanine, I don't feel the tingles. So that might not be necessary. It's got a lot of different amino acids that, to be honest, I'm not sure how necessary those are, how much they work, or how well they work. Me personally, I'm going to rate it a 7.5 out of 10, because I do think, for me personally, it is a little too much of an ingredient list, perhaps too powerful of a pre-workout. I like just the bare minimum, something that's going to give me energy, let me go to sleep, and do all that with the minimum amount of ingredients as possible. But if you're perhaps immune to pre-workouts, you want to try something new, something extreme, I would definitely recommend Pre-Kaged. It's worked every time for me. But anyways, for me personally, if you're into something a little more minimal, I would go with the Built. And with the Pre-Kaged, if you want something new, something extreme, something that's going to have an ingredient for pump, for recovery, and for hydration, it's got all of that. So I would recommend this pre-workout. I probably won't get it again myself, because I like to try different pre-workouts, test the market, but still recommend it. Anyways, thanks for watching. And you can expect more product reviews. Got a few more pre-workouts and some wrist wraps, some bench equipment to review. So just keep a lookout. Thanks. And the last, pretty much the only thing similar is whatever Built has, this has times 2 or 3. Or, yeah. The only thing similar they actually have is probably anything that's, damn it, I picked up the wrong one. Pre-Kaged, one of the biggest pre-workouts I've ever taken, scoop for scoop, size for size, and it's a monster.